Me salon people on do we there again today for can talk on things and what on they happen at salon for the past 3 weeks, for the past week, meaning the third week of July. Today, now the 23rd, when a Sunday, we decide for delay the broadcasts. We all know says every Saturday we can do a broadcast. We decide for delay this broadcast because we've been to expect some news them where for don't kind with desk. And then news there and things then where been on the apple inside this week we done so. This now with good governance program team up for Salon. Me, when I the presenter for this program here, na Mr. Tubokumexka, and we did do these broadcasts under the umbrella of TBS online radio, commonly known as Tuboku Broadcasting Services. It is an online radio, and we always broadcast news them to Sierra Leonean communities at home and abroad. And Sierra Leoneans, they're all welcome for be part of this program. We don't engage a lot of Sierra Leoneans. We don't give opportunity to a lot of Sierra Leoneans for use this radio. And we don't get a lot of guests them when as Salon people and then don't they talk on this radio, then don't they express their opinions in this radio here. Today, I not get no guests. Today na the 23rd, when a Sunday of July 2023. And this now the third week inside July. And wait till they can talk on that things that will happen from the beginning of this week to date as we do this broadcast. Miss Salon people, you can be part of this program by sending us a message. Now, if you there abroad, +232 76 173186. If you didn't salon, 076 173186. This number here, you can also reach me in our WhatsApp. Maybe you get a burning issue. You get a complaint for make. You get information for share with we. Where you no go share. Where you no able for share because of security reasons. And you always welcome for share with the information there. And we go keep your privacy. So no hesitate to, if you're not Salomon, you get information for share with we. As long the information there gets evidences and facts. Because we waiting at this medium, we all sign up to the Media Code of Practice and the Media Code of Conduct. And we also the bear in mind say, we get the cyber law, that's alone, very active. So we not do anything here, we go violate them rules here. We strictly play by the rules of the game. Any broadcast where we do here, we don't lay hands on the evidences. And now the medium this, now the social media, now online medium this, we go entrust you with the evidences and facts where they look for. We know say the social media don't become very toxic. A lot of lie deception in the social media. But now you no more you go able to get the evidence there. Now you go able to get the true story of waiting the happen at salon. Because we all na salon today. Except otherwise we engage a guest where they abroad. But we all na salon today. And we get information from every corner. So, Miss Salon people, this na yours truly, Mr. Tubokumexka. As I say, you're always free for reach me. If you want to be part of the platforms then at the social media, now the same number where I give you now, +232 76 1731 86. It on WhatsApp. We can add you up now. All of we will WhatsApp social media groups them. If you want to get, we update them on this medium. And also, we also there on YouTube. This news here, it go also there on YouTube, Facebook, and all other medium that is not online. So, if you got with YouTube, please subscribe. So at least you not go miss nothing will go to publish. So anytime we publish something, you go get them by default. Just subscribe. Press the bell button. Press the like button. When one way down there for support we for make we go able for do more. So, my salon people, we come today to the communities around and when where they are abroad with this update. As we don't say, and the only side this way go able to get them updates there. Today we'll get several. The baskets today is really full, and that make we delay this program. We go on for remotes on few items where they at the table today. One, we'll go on remote na the EU interim report. I hope say some of you don't get that information there, but we go on remote on the EU interim report. And also, we go on remote on Dr. Samura Kamara in first term na court after the election. We go also on remote on the Vice President and Cheriko Kode meeting, where they all over the newspapers and today. So, me fambulem, we get Bokutin today for talk about. As I say, the basket is full, full. We go also talk about inside the same week we don't pass so, the ECSL boss, he go give certificate to President Bio. All of them in there, we go talk about. We get more and more and more things there for talk about. Today, we dey give una full updates about this week we don't pass, waiting don't happen. Things the way we know say we're not supposed to know. When a lot of people and then at the social media they're confused, they not really know waiting for believe, order for believe. But we there for tell me we fumble them, all waiting happen, and we go give una the authentic and credible information where una for know. Once again, sit down, relax, and enjoy this music. Salon go better when you put salon first. Salon go better when you put salon first. Salon go better when you put salon first. Salon go better. Salon first. Salon go better. Salon first. Salon go better. Salon go better. Well, me fumble them. When you put salon first, salon go better. Now that part of the music I like so much. I like that music there so much. When you put salon first, salon go better. And at that way they expect every one of we for do. For make we put salon first. The way forward as a Sierra Leonean, the way forward as a nation, now for make we put salon first. Make we put we personal agenda aside. Let we put we personal things them aside and take Mama Salon for go forward. We dey bien today because Salon, we not dey prioritize Salon. I love this music. If we put Salon first, we all go better. Not true? Assure. Man, they may not shake it now. Man, they shake foot. I love this music. When you put Salon first, Salon go better. Yes. Salon go better. Well, me famble and make we go straight away. You know, we start with the EU interim reports. We just throw light on them. They report they out. You can take them and get a copy for yourself. A day online. This not to the final report of the European Union or the interim reports. But my family, we don't know this social media, we don't hear a lot of things. How the EU don't condemn the government of Sierra Leone, the EU this, the EU that, the EU this, the EU that. I am sure people that were in our social media will be on the talk to tell them, say, don't tell me otherwise. Me na evidence-based somebody. Why you they talk to me, you have to talk to me with evidence. And we're not all evidence to credible evidence because we don't see in the social media a lot of cartoon, a lot of doctored documents. People that the doctor document, and the doctor video, then the doctor audio, all that kind of thing that we don't see on social media. But some of we know how we get to information. I like you pile information from A to Z. We know which one credible, which one not credible. Now that makes some of we are not confused. We are not worried about those fake news on the social media. And the reason why some of we decide for take the responsibility for brief with people them, and some of them reason there. We get access for get credible informations. And with people that are out there that they not get the access, now that make get the propaganda that out there where they deceive with people. We get politicians that are out there where they deceive with people and with fake news. They wonder where they are a forum. Now the social media forums and then no say where person put fake news there, they rebuke you sharply. So before you put something, you got to double check them. Because deception, that's where they ambog. You don't ambog a lot of developing countries. And Salon, we don't seek and tire. Now, all this back and forth, what done the area on social media by senior citizens of Sierra Leone. Where Lambuko, senior politician though, where Lambuko, the European Union don't expose them all for being liars. The European Union don't turn over them, yeah? Una go through that report. All denting the air on the area. They say the European Union say the election not credible. I don't go through this report from A to Z and not see that side here. It is not in the interim report of the European Union. I have not seen it in that report. If you see and they do a screenshot and send out to me, which page? In Noboku. The page is the Noboku. So, ladies and gentlemen, Una said take 10 go through the European Union interim report. This interim report is just like where they can say gazette, where government can want pass some policies or laws or whatsoever. First and foremost, before you go through parliament, now gazette first and say cabinet paper, get gazette. Then they put on a gazette. You know why then they put on a gazette? Now for make the one that where they go get issues. Where go and contradict something that waiting at that documents day. That then get that opportunity day. I think now 21 days, right? It go in a gazette. If you see don't pass 21 days or the period where stipulated, nobody not give an objection. Well, it will become law. So the interim report, I forgive opportunity to then wire, then like man there, for make them forward and fact them. And the European Union do away. Now the public get the responsibility. You get the responsibility. Well, say this election will pass, it not be credible. Now thief the election, put your objections na paper, back up with an evidence. Carry on going to the European Union. As long the European Union confirm, they no say all waiting and waiting you say is correct, then can include another report. Or if you want to contradict what the European Union say, challenge them with facts, with evidences. So now this we wait now for. But as we speak now, the European Union don't produce their report, the interim report. This is not yet the final report. This is the interim report. And the interim report, insofar as we watch them, it contradicts all the two on the arena of social media. All them lighting the year. It don't make another respect for some bookman they again na the social media. It don't make another respect for some big man they again. Because I've been challenging them on the social media. Today, the European Union, the interim report don't vindicate me. It don't vindicate me. Then give me all kind of name. You na SLPP, oh you na C4C, you na NGC, you na APC, all the title and give me. Because Saloma not like you where they talk true. When you talk true, then tag you with a political party just for discourage you. But some of we decide not to take a political stage. If I had wanted to be a politician, My brother, I don't be a minister over 10, 20 years ago. But we decide for work for the people. We decide for call things the way we see them. It's a sacrifice, though. People that like we age group them, we schoolmates them, we college mates them. They have succeeded in politics. But we decide, say, no, let we eat weekender and work for the people them. And stand for the people. That is what we are doing. How we go continue for the light to we people them, me family. How? So me family, just like what I say, we don't listen to, we don't go through this report. Una no able go through this report yet. Go na the internet. The report available. Try get a copy of this report. May you self read them. May not be say na then say we they can't tell you on a lie. This is no lie. Go na the report. That report they expose even the National Elections Watch. They report the exposer. And when I watch that report, I not see all of the allegations there. Where one reporter, where they say Enoch and Salone, angels there abroad, he writes a report about Nigeria and Salone. But when I watch this report, go back and forth because now one of the things I be one try for identifying at this report. But I not see them. Because the European Union in there, they may get more observers themselves. According to one reporter, when a David Clint or waiting, one Greg or whatsoever, there is a report or audio or video passing around the social media where the reporter they say them points gone Mohamed Kone aid for announce the result for favor President Bio. At the same time, it's a lot of it make a lot of allegations. It make a lot of allegations, dangerous allegations them. Where I watch the European Union. Now one of the things they try for identifying the EU report. But I not see they. I not see they. Because the same reporter, now international reporter according to himself, and they say now white one outstanding reporter, he allowed himself to be fooled. He allowed himself to be misdirected. He say President Bio give boku money to Mohamed Kone. You see the true story? Me watch that video, listen to that video there. Our President Bio they go give boku money to Mohamed Kone. They at the same time, then point gun at Mohamed Kone in aid. For announce the result in favor of President Bio. When I watch that video, listen to that video, I'm also a media practitioner, a long-standing one, even though I'm a man of several disciplines, but part of my life, na media. So nobody no need for tell me about the media practices. I sign up to the media code of conduct, I sign up to the media code of practice. So anything where they do under the umbrella of media, and they make sure they are taking into consideration the professional ethics of being a media man. When I listen to that guy, I see that man they not consider the professional ethics, media code of practice and media code of conduct. One thing when they teach you in journalism is about facts. Where they publish, you get to consider the fact side of your information where they publish. Where you ask them, then people that already engage them. You say you get some of the information on the social media there, you get people on the ground. Who were those people you contacted on the ground? If me there America now, I call an SLPP person in a salon, how the election go? They give me all the ice cream answer. But if I call an APC person for give me update how the election go, they give me all the bitter leaf answer. All the bongboto or the lem answer. Oh, they don't kill people everywhere. Then they shoot people at their head. Then they chop people. That will be the report. But if I call an SLPP person, oh la la, He go talk say, President Bio don't win 99.9%. So when you they gather reports, when they call somebody back home, you get for know the who that you they talk to at a particular point in time. Who gives you that report? Journalism is quite an interesting profession. Why interesting? We get independent practitioners. We get political journalists them. If you come in contact with a political analyst, always he go to tell you now for propagate that in political party. When you meet with an independent media person, when I say an independent, 100% independent, believe me, it'll tell you upright now your face. And that is the type of journalism or media practices what they do in this medium. Oh, now I know whether if I know you, how will see him? Now so we go call him. So me fumble them. The EU interim reports don't come out. And so far, what we don't see in this report, it don't contradict a lot of people in the social media. And it don't expose a lot of people in the social media as lie-man them and non-credible people them. And now, me fumble them. They go. They reach there very soon. But just sit down, relax, and enjoy this music. Fumble member say Dunya not there forever. This wall where we did so. Nothing not the last so Dunya not there forever. Well, me fumble them. That now we able sing and us alone. They say Dunya not there forever. Not true? All this about what they pass so this for don't fet we self for politics. Dunya not there forever. Well, we just don't rub mouths at the EU report. Me fumble them. Yeah. They can't talk on the vice president and Cherry Coco their meeting. We get understand say Cherry Coco visit the vice president inside this week here. And when Cherry Coco visits the vice president, he go with a list of requests or demand. If only then go for go na parliament, if they go participate in governance. And some of them demands they are different from the original position paper or press release of the party. I was wondering why not Cherry Coco for do that. Why not Cherry Coco in one for go meet the vice president? When we get this information, we don't see on a newspaper, we don't see on a several other medium. But where we decide for do a back check on this one, when I know say we get to your own way, where would they do we analysis? The question where me they ask, why not Cherry Coco want for go meet the vice president? Why not the vice president? Why not you want for go meet the vice president? Let me begin understand this one. Okay, fair enough. Now part of the presidency. But why not Cherry Coco in one for go? Cherry Coco they ask say, therefore, one of the conditions we make a laugh, a boss laugh, is say, therefore, get another date for swearing all of the MP them back, a new date. The one them not do before, then for councillor. Then forget a new date where them for swear in all of the MPs them. Una think me family then. Una think say that possible? Una know the reason why Cheriko could make such a demand and request? Una all been listening to a broadcast where I been on do some time back where I feature Parantarawale, where he update about terminal MP and contract MP. I make them very clear in my audios. I say this decision of the party go affect the MP there. It go affect the MP there. And it has affected them. Those guys have spent their money. How will they be able to serve their people? How the money when they don't spend them go able to get them back? So people now trust them, go trust, for God's sake. And the party not go get money for go to pay them every month. Within the parliaments, they pay them. But we don't they get a lot of messages all over the place. Intelligent, they tell we say some of the MP then they request the party for pay them 15 million every month. These are just rumors, eh? These are just rumors. Oh, they get outside. Don't take it serious. This is not fact, and we don't get evidence. They're just rumors on the social media. Oh, they get it. But to me and you two, this party not go able for they pay their MP there every month. Because they say they're not for going to parliament. And in fact, even if they decide for go now safe, they already contract MPs. They're not going to be entitled to benefits. They don't make them people, they don't lost them benefits. Does that make sense? Why Cherif Coco for go as Nicodemus? For go use the back door? Why not go through the Secretary General? Why not go as a party? If I don't go as a team, therefore don't get a team, wherefore go engage the government. Not even Cherry Coco. Cherry Coco, I say not even Julde. Julde and President Bill, therefore don't make an appointment with them. Then go see them and discuss these issues. But me family, this now waiting happen this week. We can't for understand say Cherry Coco visit the Vice President Julde with some demands them. But all of this then a newspaper. I am sure una go down see them on newspaper. And they're all over. But decide say we go bring and kind of this platform for endorse some of them medium there and ask some few questions and like what would they ask so? Is this not double standard? Well, some of them MP there, where they may say they're not for good parliaments, we got some leaked audio when they express them dissatisfaction. Una can listen to them on herself, okay? Whether you about Cherry Coco go to the vice president with A, B, C, D, most of them MP there, they're not being glad, but una can listen to them. They express their dissatisfaction.
Yes, Mr. Ibrahim. Yeah, good talk. But this Cherry Coco issue, although me no know, if not true say it go there, a double standard though, it's a big mistake it do. If not true say it go there. Because we're not going to say MP they're not for going to parliament. Then at the same time, the team one that they say not legal, then go present a certificate and you ask the one to meet, go there. So if not true, for me, that mistake you make, to be honest. I don't know how true it is because I just dey look through the I see newspaper the but way newspaper self can lie. If not true, say it good that's not a double standard, to be honest. People members of parliament them members of parliament they don't say they know they go. They don't spend the money for campaign, especially the new one them. Then they can they win, then the party take a decision, say no go any government function. That's not a government function. Then in go, then a double standard. So if you don't go, the lie and the lie, it need for Canada here and say it no go. To be honest.
Well, me fumble them. That's not a voice of one of the MPs where they express in dissatisfaction the double standard of Cherry Coco, where go to the vice president for go advocate and try for see how they can able sort out the problem for make the MPs, and because I am sure the APC party they go through some pressure right now. APC party they go through some pressure. We have said this before. They wonder when they follow me up. When I go on my YouTube, when I go see all of these things were captured. I stated it time and again. I talked to the APC, but nobody tend to listen. I talked to the APC, nobody not listen. Other legal people, the other lawyers, and talk to the APC, but nobody not listen. And now, this is an embarrassment to the APC. This is a serious embarrassment to the APC. I was not expecting for APC for go down this this road. It's all like when they say man vomit, he leak and back. This is it. When they make now the MPs, and even if they end up for go now, they will not be proud in parliament. Like when man wear in uniform for the very first day for go school, they bluff. When I go make now when they go na parliaments, if they go safe now, that pride no go there in them again. That bluff momentum no go there again. They not go feel good among them comping them because they are contractors. They are contractors. They are not the same with other MPs. So what's the difference? They will not be entitled to end of service benefit or gratuity. You see? You know, where we they advise, where we they talk now, there we lead to corner there, it good for make people then listen. Now, when I just don't listen to one of the MP where sit down in Ogo Parliament, it expressing dissatisfaction. I get a huge number of them where they talk to them time and again. But I always they try to protect them privacy. They are not happy. They are not happy. Now then they refer to Cherry Coco in movement as a double standard. Now this same guy where they say Cherry Coco been the waka waka trade for this PR business. Like Nicodemus. You see what I mean? So where are we heading for? Are we ready to be honest with our people? But all of them think they are. The truth gonna be revealed someday. Well, Dr. Samura Kamara, keep on trying. Me fumble them. Good morning again, and to all, and good afternoon, good evening. Depends on which part of the world where you're there. As I said today, we basket full. We can't talk on Dr. Samura Kamara in first appearance in court after the June 24 election. Dr. Samura Kamara, we play this music for you, purposely for you. Keep on trying. It shall be better someday. Me fumble them. We can't talk on Dr. Samura Kamara in case na court. Me go Rob Mott. I go do a few briefing. Then we go listen to his sister radio program when a 98.1. When they go give full details about what happened na court. While me fumble them. Dr. Samura Kamara again na court on the Chancery building na New York. You see, una we been on they follow me up na social media long ago. Una go always know say I always been they say Dr. Samura, if na him been born me, I for don't discourage and long ago not for going to politics. That decision, the person where advised Dr. Samura for going inside politics, it not help him at all. The person where actually advised Dr. Samura Kamara, I repeat myself, the person where advised Dr. Samura Kamara for go into active politics, it not do well at all. And I am sure Dr. Samura Kamara, na in quiet moments, I am sure in conscience could tell and say, that is one of the worst decisions he ever make. I know some of una where they out here and I wanna they listen to me, una no go happy with what they say because some of una, Dr. Samura Kamara in Kamwana politics make some of una pots the boil at in own detriment. But this is the truth. Some of una always want people then way before say they're not of faith. We don't see them situations and they even at the business line, at the private sector. People push people to go into business where they know say that person not get idea in business. When you go into that business, they now then go benefits. Then you the losses as the proprietor because you're not of faith. You know, I they listen to Dancote. I they listen to Dancote. Dancote say if you're not of faith with a business, don't go into any business where you not get an idea of. And that make a lot of we brothers and sisters and today na the diaspora, then they vex every day because a lot of them have been frauded because they went into businesses they have no clue about. They have no idea. Where you want to do business, Sidonia businessman I advise you. If you're not possibly interested in business, please let me take this opportunity to advise you. Follow Dancote. Follow all of in YouTube, all of in messages. Follow in history. They go give you an idea on how to go into business. But in any way, I'm not there for talk on business. I'm a business person. And I like to talk about business. I like to provide business lectures to people that were interested. But here, they talk about Dr. Samura Kamara. Dr. Samura Kamara, I don't really investigate about Dr. Samura Kamara, both in and out of Sierra Leone. He's quite an interesting guy. He's a very nice person. Even the one that were there inside SLPP, I did talk with a lot of people. He's a very nice person. Very nice person. The kind of way some people then they express Dr. Samura Kamara in niceness, in goodness. I can they wonder waiting he go find inside politics. Would that drag her into politics? That person there is suffer the man for nothing. And I'm not thinking Dr. Samura Kamara go forgive the person who drag her into politics. You see, when we been in this school, when you are a very nice person, you know, I go Magboroka boys, you know, and I was a very nice people. I was a very nice person. And one reason that they say were probably my parents and put me in the Magboroka boys. Because I was not a wild person. I was very quiet. And so I be like boys school, I be like them body home schools then. So me that didn't feel say no more, maybe that go make her become agile a little bit, become wild a little bit. So it can make go my Boroka boys, my brother, my sister. That school they make her become very wild, not wild in sense, but it make her become agile. Me say begin mix with paddy them. Right? But I've been conscious of myself. I've been know what I want. And I've been know my family where I come out. From where I small, I'm conscious of my family. Because I had not wanted to do anything that detrimental to my family. From where they school. But when you look at Dr. Samura Kamara in situation, he's a successful man by himself before he even come into politics. So the 1 million question where some of you they ask, waiting care and go into politics. The same concept where they used to make Dr. Samura go inside politics, that same concept was used to affect a lot of other professionals in this country. Yeah? That same concept, that same idea, where make Dr. Samura Kamara enter politics, that same concept and idea was offered to several other professionals where today most of them people in their professional life don't go down the drain. Some people in the feel where they don't for inside water, where they want left in water, you say for left inside it. Then they draw you inside it. Some people where you do them bad, then they find way for revenge. Then go can show you apple, ice cream. But behind that ice cream, there is trouble waiting for you. That is how some people fight back. But me they say, who brought Dr. Samura Kamara into politics? Not do well at all. That's the fact. If you know my brother, they know what you want, now there they put you. This now your interest. But politics, where you have Dr. Samura Kamara, his entire career, he has never attempted into politics. He's been a very, very decent professional. Even members of the SLPP did. And they discuss and interact with a good number of senior people inside SLPP when they talk about the goodness of Dr. Samura Kamara. But today, now somebody in Wahala, now in the hunt and so. Somebody in mistake, now in the hunt Dr. Samura Kamara. Now I make you see we gear and the music. Let's keep on trying. Better days will be coming. Yes. But sometimes where we didn't we lead to corner, we they see far what they talk, they not they listen we. Some of us some of we will be not they talk. We don't talk. But some people make we enemy. Then facing a leg will not like Dr. Samurai. No. He's a perfect man. He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. But he was used. Now only few of we or somebody go can promise we say, and they make you president. No. Presidency, they promise somebody. They promise somebody presidency. The only way you can tell somebody say they make you president, grab and now sit down. Grab now you sit down, place it out, sit down. We announce on the radio. Period. But not promise me say they make you president. You have no power to make me president. Except otherwise you become the people, you become the only voter in the country. For make you become a democratic president, you have to be voted for. So no one they can't tell me say they make you president. Now only Papa God now go make me president. But no more time no go tell me say they make you president. No. Now God now they make somebody president. Yes. Now God they make somebody president. You know effort someone you go make. You go make the effort. And the voice of the people is the voice of God. Voice delay, voice the populate. So, me family, Dr. Samura Kamara don't can cut for the first time after the election, June 24 election. They can listen to his sister radio program and know how they go on at that court day. We get to understand, say, one of the witness testify on that very day na court. But as I say, it's sad for waiting Dr. Samura Kamara they go through. At an age now, an office say waiting they go through, it deserve them. But life being what it is, life is full of risk. Every step you take na this world, na this life is risk. But as I say earlier, you get people where they not go like waiting at the talk so because some of them post the boil and because of the situation where they pant up Dr. Samura Kamara. If Dr. Samura Kamara did today not get no case, free as he came into this world, believe me, nobody not get in business. But Bokuma they push her into this situation today, so like impulse the boil. So the impulse then go the boil. That makes Boku they know made this case here done and Dr. Samura Kamara. Because the day where this case here done, Dr. Samura Kamara done free. Bokuma they push Dr. Samura Kamara into politics because they want chapam, they want incorpor, they want exploiter, they want extorter. Every day they go make budgets. Every day Dr. Samura Kamara they go to that mosque, then go make budget. Dr. Samura Kamara they go to that church, then go make budget. So they know I made anything they are cut off. So then they continue for give and hope. Then they continue for push on. Go, you will make it. Go, you will be president. No worry, then they can reinstate you after 2 months. No worry, then they can reinstate you after 3 months. Then they can reinstate you after 6 months. Dr. Samura Kamara, you're a well-disciplined professional. You don't get years of wealth of experience. Don't allow yourself to be fooled by gullible individuals way before say they not go at the four corners of a classroom. Some went actually, some are professionals, and those who are professionals, where they mislead you, themselves now they earn too much, then they look for. So, me fambule. This na Dr. Samura Kamara in appearance na court this week after June 24. Now we sister program 98.1 then do this coverage. Do ya wanna listen?
House. Also, where the Chancery building na New York been na bad condition. When from this, Ujan Usman Kamara.
Wednesday, July 19 this year, na the second term after the election, where Dr. Samura Kamara and 4 other one them don't appear in a court before Justice Adrian Fisher for assent to corruption charge them, where the Anti-Corruption Commission will charge them for seek at the Chancery building in New York. Inside this case, the first accused side on Nalo been start for talk na court, but waiting is sabi. He carry on say, inside 2015 the building been in a bad condition and a Susuka coach and Arata they been packed inside and safe the roof in the leak, some side they don't crack and all lengthy danger to people in life. Side on Nalo also say, during Interim office, the New York City building been pull warning letter for seek at this building we make them rent one small space na 8th floor na Uganda house for $15,000 for months. Mr. Nalo continue say, inside 2011, them get couple from partner them win at $2 million and other $2 million inside 2019. That for sake of this couple make the first then ambassador Francis Kaikai being advised partner them forgive this couple small and send an a free tongue. And see, inside 2016, even see one document in New York which show see they don't transfer but $1 million to the mission in New York for sake of this building. The same way so say, inside September 2017, 3 months where he take office, they may not tap payment to the contractor, but during that time then the contractor made a strike because of other couple them where they not give. inside 2015, according to Mr. Nalo, Paul Mina been the act as Deputy Director General of Administration, we mean say na in charge of government property na oversee and say in your mandate as head of chancery na for coordinate, supervise and monitor the day-to-day activity for make sure say all things come out fine. And self Mr. Nalo say, and I mean get an over note from the one women they head this office, but say he raise this issue inside one memo to Freetown. After all waiting side on Nalo don't say, in lawyer they ask for make Justice Adrian Fisher they adjourn this matter to Wednesday, July 26 this year, and the judge been agree for waiting the lawyer they ask for the Society for Ready Democracy. Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
Well, me family, and that's now 98.1 with sister program, radio program, where they come up with this updates na court. Sorry, I've been saying the first time where Dr. Samura Kamara can court after the June 24. This was the second appearance of Dr. Samura Kamara na courts after the June 24. This is not the second time where it can courts. And we've been listening to 98.1. And one of the witness went aside on a law, been the testify in the courts. But as I've been saying earlier, may fumble them. Dr. Samura Kamara still go through in court cases. And we will continue for follow and give an update on all of them things they are. So, before people begin to go give una rumors, things them, for una will not be on the listen to 98.1 or forget the update of Dr. Samura Kamara. This is an update of Dr. Samura Kamara in second appearance na court after the June 24 election on the Chancery building. Well, me Sanlon people them today we dey come again. One of the item na the program today na ECSL visit to the president. And before we talk this talk here, we'll go and give una this music because somebody they hint me say President Bio na him best and favorite music this. Elect the one when at the Lion. They elect this other one also where for put salon before. So let us take a seat belt and give the president the music we want. He's a fountain of honor, and we go allow him make himself enjoy this music because we get to understand and favorite music this. So sit down and enjoy this music. We dedicate this music to His Excellency the President, Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela, and in Vice and in Chief Minister. Here we go.
Salon first, salon go better. When you put 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 salon first, salon go better. Salon go better. Now 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 salon go better. Let me salon. Let me salon. Let me salon. We let me salon. I'm a salon. Now we don't let we all don't find it. Sweet, sweet, sweet salon. Let me put up for so. Just go to the salon. Sweet, sweet salon. Never push on before. Now they try to put on below. Yeah. Let me salon. Salon. Now we all know. the only place we keep going on. So many things put on first. Simbalaka put on first. Full shadow put on first. Mama Dile put on first. Rio Grande put on first. So busy put on first. Put on first. So when you put salon first, salon go better. 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 When you put
Salon first, salon go better. When you put salon first, salon go better. Well, when we put salon first, salon go better. If we put salon last, salon not go better. And we'll be not they put salon backward. We'll be not they put salon last. Now that makes salon the idea so. So let we try for put salon first. So salon go better. We're not going to go and die in the Mediterranean Sea, on Temple Run. We're not going to go and jackass ourselves. We're not going to go and sell ourselves again as slave. Now foreign land. Salon, a good country. All thing there. Natural resources, we are the best. Mineral resources, we are the best. We get all things where we forget. Why Salon they go backward? Because we not put Salon first. And we need for put Salon first for make Salon go better. May fumble them. We they can't talk on the ECSL and visit to the president. The ECSL decide for go and certify the president. When we say the ECSL go certify the president, election period, they just start like where they go through school. Where they go through school, class 1, class 2, where you pass or go class 2, then get for give certificate. If you fail, you go get certificate say you don't fail. If you pass, you go get certificate say you don't pass. So that is how election look like. So we go through June 24 election with all the long period don't start. Some people don't they campaign for long. So now they prepare for this to June 24 election years ago. Finally, the result don't come out. And the principal at the school of ECSL, when at the Chief Electoral Commission, don't decide for go give certificate to the first man, meaning the one where win the election. And that now His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio. Are you not happy about it? Some might not be happy, some might be happy. But this is election. In election, at the end of every election all over the world, you go get one set of people them, they not go gladdy. Another set go gladdy. But democracy being what it is, and life being what it is, in every race, there is a winner and there is a loser. But one good thing in this world, where we for take into consideration, winners never quit, and quitters never win. Whenever you quit for run a race, you will never win. But when you decide for persevere, that now one quality of His Excellency the President we admire so much. We were then as alone. We were done the follow salon politics. Uno tell me, when President Bio started in political life, when it begin? That day where President Bio ruled this country for 3 months and hand over to Tijan Kabamina, from that 10 day I began identify this, say this guy is coming back. You know why I been get that assumption? It don't test the presidency. And we don't test the presidency, you don't see say power is sweet. And that's not the only thing. When I do finding of this guy, I mean the president, I like for do research, I like for investigate. People that were no President Bio, I like to SLPP, but you go attest to this. Then see now somebody were very quiet. Anytime you meet and I read it, they read. Anytime you meet and I read it, they read. Even before the NPRC time. And a man will believe in nature. When I say a man, when I say believe in nature, he like quiet places. He can go sit down, they look far. What did they look for? Will not sabi. Maybe now this presidency now been the envisage so. Yes. There was a time I share a flight with President Bill. And I be normal. Me and I sit down. One thing where I admire me, one thing where I admire her so much. In bag na so big book the next side. But then he was not president. Big book there. If you see where they book them big. I see is on zip in bag. Wait till he pull now out that big book they read. So I say, so this guy they read. Wow. How I do not say he was the President Bill. I'm very inquisitive. I ask him, who the hell are you? I not say he go down remember how that they talk. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio was certified by the Chief Electoral Commissioner as being the one who won the June 24 election. As I say, we go throw light on that. A very unique ceremony, an outstanding one, when the father of the nation gets such an award, we all for be happy about it. And may go encourage the Peace Commission, where President Biobino set after the Bintumani 3, then get a job for do. I see always and they bombard the religious leaders, the religious councils. But there is an institution where President Biobino set up after the Bintumani 3. That institution, they get a job for do within with society. We also say the opposition not happy about the outcome of the election. And in a situation like that, it is expected all over the world. Nigeria, the opposition not happy. America, the opposition, Donald Trump not happy. We can understand. But life must go on. APC say they're not going to court. So it is an opportunity now for the Peace Commission for engage the opposition and create reconciliation among Sierra Leoneans and with political parties. I was impressed by the PPRC boss the other day. I called him. I had wanted to interview him, but he was very busy in the provinces. I asked her, hey, what did they do now? Kasada in the plant? He said, no. Mr. Tuba Kumexka, after the election, we get a lot of job to do. Reconciliation, talking to both parties, encouraging them, and all that in a day. I was impressed. Now that we all need for do. And may fumble them. The social media don't become very toxic. That EU report, if you go through them, when I go see what the EU reports say about the social media, the EU reports make mention of that brother in Holland. And they mention where the EU mentioned that brother in Holland. Not a good report at all for them. Not a good report. And even some of una, where they are the social media, the police, the security apparatus na salon, the non-team up tranga one. And they don't get sophisticated devices for una, where they are social media, where they share them fake inciting statement they were for cause mayhem na salon. Be one. Please, please be one. Salon, not a business as usual. Salon, not a business as usual. The social media is fully monitored now. So if in a person where be not they make them dangerous statement, they inciting statements them, you must stop. You must stop. This country one go before. He not go good tomorrow. You na opposition, you self can, you take power, you meet Salon de Dong. I go bring and can up. Compliments the one where they now, so tomorrow where you come, instead go turn around and compliment you. That's the way forward. But we should not be destroying ourselves. Now one Salon we all get. Now that make us look like this music. When we put Salon first, Salon go better. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, when we put Salon first, Salon go better. Well, me fumble them today. We almost don't come to the end of the program. The last item na the baskets today. Now the newly appointed chief minister when Dr. David Shenge inside the same week, the 3rd week of July, visit the EU head when I want Mr. Muller, and then get lengthy discussions and deliberations. All of them discussions, then the government don't come to the realization, say, all waiting, people they don't they talk on the social media, now fake and now propaganda. Muller and the chief minister then talk, and the EU boss confirm to the chief minister, say they're ready for work with the government of Sierra Leone, and not left there. Now, the EU has also sent a letter of congratulations to President Bio. So, we don't hear a lot of rumors of congratulation or congratulation. It look like say congratulation don't become something else na Salon. But the African Union don't congratulate. ECOWAS don't congratulate. United Nations don't congratulate. European Union don't congratulate. China don't congratulate. And several other organizations. And this week, the newly 36-year-old chief minister, young man, a youth, a progressively minded youth, Dr. David Shenge, don't visit the head of the European Union, then get lengthy discussions on how Mama Salon for go forward. And the same chief minister engage the head of Air France, because this same week we get to understand say Air France don't suspend their flights to Salon. We don't hear baku news na the social media. But the facts where they na do, we don't know waiting they be waiting they be we don't know. Waiting they inside all we don't know. But waiting come on a do from the people themselves, the Air France people themselves. We all know say flights just stand like poda or then taxi. Then therefore look at all of them costs and the taxes. Now the new airport, we know say a new airport. I think then consider all of them things there. And people then with man them when they do business, then they look at the viability of the business. So if you say then consider all of them things there, whether it is profitable they are coming to Sierra Leone. But that one, then they on arrangement. According to government, then they try for engage Air France, the airport. That one day we go get word from them. But then thing and then I think they will come out, don't they say, but Kuba Kuten where flights then can suspend. I have been left sitting back. SM Bros has been not suspend once after they resume. I think they're working day on and off. But me no say that we not get for take too long. Then go resume operation very soon. Because we brothers in the UK, now Air France, now most of them flights where they like for use. So we know say government they work towards that and be sure say Air France resume their operations. That they request the way they put on the table, it will be adhered to. So ladies and gentlemen, we don't come to the end of the program. Today, the 23rd, when a Sunday, and we wish you all a blessed Sunday. Always to discuss then what happened this week, the 3rd week of July, and enjoy yourself. And always not forget for contact we. Now with YouTube, just press the subscription button. So you go always go to get things that will drop. Now with YouTube, and also press the like button. You will be always notified whenever we do any broadcasts. And get onto we, contact we, send we information them where you go on for little broadcast na this medium. As long they are authentic, we will definitely broadcast on the behalf. Once again, Mina, yours truly, Uno presenter, Mr. Tubaku Mexica. I always ready for give una credible news way before say a backup with evidences, and we all Nayas are always they say we sign up to the media of code of conduct and the media of code of practice. We are professionals then. God bless you. We love you guys. When I enjoy the news, and not afraid to share them. Share them to as many other Sierra Leoneans so they're going to be updated about waiting they happen at salon. When I avoid them like fake news and the social media. All right? Because they're not the help we at all. That's not the social media for you. Social media a good and a bad. The bad side are the one that when they share them fake news them. So ladies and gentlemen, we say tata, have a blessed day, enjoy your day, and God bless you. All right?
Fambulum. Yes.